Hey guys, this is a tutorial on how to make this film poster that I made for fake skating. We're gonna be using Canva for this, so you should be able to use it. It's free. But yeah, so get on your Canva, right? I already have a tab over right here, and I think for the project I chose like Instagram posts or something like that, so it's like somewhat fits the picture. So, like, this is the fake skating one. I got this background, the film part of it, off of Pinterest. So you just search up blank film poster template, and this should pop up. Sometimes if, like, you want to make a movie poster, it'll have, like, the directed by, produced, like, how many minutes it is, like, starring actors and stuff like that. It'll already have that on here. But since I'm doing mine for books, I just picked a blank one where it doesn't have anything on it except for the border right here. And so we're going to do a new page. And so I already have my film right here. We're going to click on this. And you would resize it so that it's big enough for your liking. So now that I got it big enough to how I want it, we're gonna first add the image that goes into here. So for this one, I'm gonna be doing the Summer of Broken Rules because I want that as a poster as well. I got this image off of Pinterest for like the aesthetic. Same for fake skating as well. So you would download an image on Pinterest and then upload it onto here with upload files. And you click on that, and it should be right there. And then you're gonna make it big enough so that it would fit this box. So this is gonna take a bit because you want it to fit almost perfectly. You would drag it up to a spot where you think it looks nice, and then you would crop it. First, let me get this big enough to how I want it, then I'll crop it. Okay, I zoomed in a little bit so that you could see better. So I think this is a good size for me. Like, you can still see the border pretty well and you don't see the background behind it. And so now you're gonna crop your image to where it fits the top part too. Like so. And you can always check. You can always move it around a bit if you want it more centered. But I think this looks pretty good to me. So we're gonna crop the bottom bit and make sure it looks pretty good. And there you go. So now we're gonna start working at the text on the bottom part here. So to make it a little easier for me, I'm gonna go up here and basically copy this. So the font that I used for this is it's Den Next Condensed, but it is Pro. You could also use your own type of font, whatever you want as well, but I do like this one. So I kind of make the text to where it's like right up against the photo, but still has a little bit of space in between, right? Just like fake skating up here, like it has a little bit of space. This is gonna be hard because it's the Summer Broken Rule, so it is a longer title. Okay, so I finished typing it out, and like I said, it is a longer title, so I definitely shrunk the text a little bit because if I didn't, it was like all the way in this area, and you wouldn't have had any room down here. I might make it a little bit smaller depending on how this goes down here, but yeah, normally you would type it at all. I like to type it in all caps, but if you want to do lowercase, that's fine too. Okay, and now for the date. So this is fake skating still, and the date that it was, or the year that it was released was 2025, right? And the font that you use for this one is, luckily this one isn't Pro, it's Arial Nova Condensed. And then type in the year of whatever project you're doing. So I'm gonna do mine real quick. Okay, because I got mine done because it was released in 2021. And what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to have this kind of close to the bottom. So now we're gonna move on to the stuff down here. So the font I used for these ones, the author pages genre and the starring, it's also the same as the date. So that makes it a little bit easier. And then this font is also the same as the title. So that makes it more easier. So I think the rest is pretty well said. I don't think you guys need me to show you how to do this part because it's pretty written out. You just align these parts, make it below the title, and then you would type in the author or director, whatever, how many pages, how many minutes, what kind of genre it is, and who it's starring. So like for books, I would just say it's starring the main characters. Like for Fake Skating, it's just Danny and Alec. And then this is optional too, but I thought this was kind of cool. I decided to put a quote at the bottom. I put freaking because I'm not allowed to put the other word. But I just decided to put a little quote on the bottom because I thought that was kind of cute. But I think for the summer broken rules, what I would do, since you're having limited space down here and you're not really gonna have enough space down here to put a quote, I'm probably just gonna put the quote off to the side right here, so that makes it a little more easier. So yeah, that's how you do it. If you need it a little more detailed, let me know, because I don't want to be confusing anybody or whatever. But yeah, that's how you do it. Bye guys.